folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don Channel. We're here on the east side of Las Vegas on Betty Lane. Betty Lane. Approaching Washington Avenue? Is that right? Yeah. Approaching Washington. We've done a lot of video of our time up and down Betty Lane, so feel free to check that out in our video library. Washington is actually a two-lane road here, even though it's a major east-west artery here in town. But to give you a shot there looking east, it's a two-lane road here. But you have a few arteries over here that are pretty much like a half mile to a mile apart on the east side of town. So some good ways to get around. Take a look here at some of the more mature, established neighborhoods over here on the east side of town, complete with dumpsters out front. No home should be without one. And they're a permanent fixture, the dumpsters are. They stay here. Not inside any type of enclosure like they would make you do out in Summerlin. This brings us up here to Monroe Avenue. Presumably named that for the president, I would think, because the presidential streets and the letter streets are pretty much due west of us right now. We've done those videos along the letter streets in the historic west side of Las Vegas. Feel free to check those out in our video library. Some Italian cypress trees there. I really like the way those look. It's very Caesar's Palace-esque, I think. Which would make sense. It's an Italian cypress and all that, I guess. Now, yeah, that I think about it. This house over here is kind of a barn type of look there, but then it's got this red color on it. It's interesting. So we come up here to Owens Avenue, another major east-west artery here in town. It becomes Vegas Drive, Owens does, out on the other side of MLK. On the west side of town. Pretty much the Interstate 15 splits east and west here in Las Vegas. And we want to zigzag over there to Betty, northbound, so we're going to wait here and hopefully this will help us do this here. Okay, so I was worried about that. I wanted to turn left. There we go. A little cul-de-sac in there. Looks like a developer came in and bought like a half-acre lot and dumped like 12 homes in there. So this is Betty Lane south of Lake Mead Boulevard. We've done a lot of videos of our time up and down Lake Mead Boulevard. Feel free to check those out in our video library as well. And there's an interesting looking house. A lot of glass on the front there. Huh. So come up here, we will slow down here. Oh, this is not Lake Mead, this is Kell, right here in front of us. So this one has a highway patrol truck here, which is very, very interesting. Because some of the crosswalks on this side of town don't have anything. Really interesting stuff. F-150, taxpayer dollars. You need that in the northern part of the state. Well, I guess you do down here too because of the desert, but actually, you know what? We want to go left here. Wat Pa Temple being built there, it says. And this is Betty Lane again. Oh, and there we are, the ubiquitous juice vendor up ahead. So that's what, 3 of them I've encountered in the span of maybe 25 minutes over here on this side of town. Oh, he thought that I was going to stop for him. He honked his little bike horn. One of those little wah 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 wah. I can't make the noise. again, I'm sure they're fully licensed, insured, totally inspected by the health department. Not to worry. But you go ahead and eat first. Whoa, S10. Where are you going? So this is Lake Mead Boulevard, another major east-west artery here in town. Traveling all the way, actually you could take this all the way out to Lake Mead, or all the way out west to what is fast becoming a rapidly growing area in northern Summerlin. I'm calling it northern Summerlin, even though I don't think it really has a name yet. You get out there close to like Cheyenne and the 215, I don't think they call that Summerlin anymore. At some point, the line emerges between Summerlin and Centennial, but then there's something in between there too, and that's that area that's off of Cheyenne west of the 215 Beltway. Out there off of Cliff Hills Drive, I think it's called. And this brings us here to Judson. We've done a lot of video of our time up and down Judson. Feel free to check that out in our video library. Judson's actually one of those streets that really makes you wonder what on earth is going on in this town. And you wondered, I wonder at least, and I'm sure others do, have to at some point, is this the best Las Vegas can do? Is this the best we can do? We have another little lot in here where they plopped in probably 50 homes in there. You see those zero lot line homes where you reach out and grab a jar of sugar from your neighbor through the window. You don't even have to go next door. They have a big park right here. And this is Carey Avenue, C-A-R-E-Y, which is actually another major east-west artery here in town. We're going to go straight, though. And we've got some cross traffic here, it looks like. So we'll wait. These guys come flying down the road here. Wow. Okay, I think we're good. So this is Betty Lane. We've done some videos in this area before, but there's always something new to see in here. Looks like they've paved and widened this area here, and there's an F-35 actually flying. I don't know if it'll come, 2 of them, 3 of them. I don't know if they'll come out in the video. They're almost to the 4 of them. They're off to the, obviously in the air up to our center right. They're circling, it looks like, to go back towards the right side of the screen, or the east. But I'm driving and I can't try to zoom in on it. North Las Vegas Water Treatment Facility over here on the right. So these guys are out here running sorties on maneuvers. And yeah, welcome to Betty Lane. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. They put these boulders in here presumably to keep people from parking out here. See in a moment, there are a lot of people that like to come out here and park out here. There's some orange, I can't call them boulders, just like concrete barriers there. And someone's cleaning a freezer out here. I think they live in that little tent there. There's an RV on the left, RV on the right. I'm pretty confident both of them are being lived in. Right here on the side of the road. More of them in there. But for whatever reason, that one's out on the street. This is Cecile Avenue here on our right. Truck cabs just sitting flat on the ground there. Probably belong to that truck up here. You can hear the jets again over here. Okay, there's 2 of them. Just to the left and right of center, up in the air there. A couple 35s, it looks like, up there. And this brings us up here to Cheyenne, which is a major east-west artery here, Cheyenne Avenue. Let's see if I can try to zoom in on him up there. I think that's a bird. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's hard to zoom in on the F-35s for sure. They're really difficult to try and capture. Especially in the blue sky, because it's like, you know, you're moving around trying to zoom in, and yeah, no trespassing here. So this is right on the edge of Nellis Air Force Base, a federal government installation where you can hear that, hopefully in the video. And you have someone living here. No drone zone there, it says. As you look at Nellis Air Force Base over here. Really surprising that they have all of this out here, just outside the security gate for Nellis Air Force Base. It's not what you would expect. But I've had viewers tell me that there are many cases of that all over the country, where you have a military base. Yeah, these guys are all totally living out here right now. You have a military base and it's bordered by a really rough area. That's what I've been told. See some more RVs parked in here. These guys are just totally full-blown living out here. Not like the ones we've seen in LA where they just have blocks and blocks of them just kind of parked end to end out there. Seen those in some videos. There's an old food truck, it looks like. It's like burnt down. Oh my. Probably had like a kitchen fire or something there. We've seen those on LA-OC TV with Jeremy Reed, if you know Jeremy and his channel. He used to do a lot of LA videos, go around crime scenes and stuff like that, but he's since moved to Denver. He still goes back to LA from time to time, but it was a lot of fun watching him driving around in LA because he would give you a lot of information about the area and stuff. I always found that stuff fascinating. I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us. It really helps recommend us to other viewers, and it really, really helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries away to your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. And check out our shop section on YouTube. We have some awesome merch available for you. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey where what happens in Vegas stays on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks. Thank you for being here.